If you're someone who loves searching underwater, then you need a small, lightweight device to help you search even while diving. Today, I've brought you a small, lightweight device that's very compact and easy to carry. This device is the Scuba Plus Dive from NOKTA. This device may be small in size, but it's very powerful. As usual, we're going to tell you all about the device. We'll talk about the most important buttons on it, about the modes it has, how to switch between search modes. We'll tell you how to use it in real-world scenarios. So if you're interested in this device, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let's start the video together. First, what is the Scuba Dive Plus? It is a metal detector designed for underwater and beach searching by NOKTA. The device operates using pulse induction technology. This technology helps it work consistently in salt water and various types of soil. The device is waterproof up to a depth of 60 meters and contains 5 sensitivity levels. You also have more than one way to get alerts. You have sound, you have vibration, and you have sound with vibration. It can also work with LED alert systems and a built-in indicator. And this is very useful while searching at night or underwater. Now let's talk about the main buttons on the device. Of course, the device doesn't have many buttons. There is the power button. There's a button marked with the letter F and a button marked with the letter A, but we have to pay attention to something specific. Yeah, there are some buttons that we press and hold, and sometimes we press 2 buttons together. Now, of course, I'm going to tell you about everything. As for the buttons, as you can see, with a long press on the power button, the device turns on, and with a long press, it turns off. The second button is the F button, which is the button to turn the main functions of the device on and off. You just need to press it once to switch between modes, between vibration and sound, or between vibration and sound together. So you choose. If you press it, the device will only make a sound. If you press it, the device will only vibrate, or you can choose vibration and sound together. Of course, the third button present is the A button, which means the button responsible for adjusting sensitivity or the button responsible for turning the light on or off. Now, in a little bit, I'll tell you how to use the buttons together. Now we want to talk about how to change the sensitivity. See, you have 5 sensitivity levels when we want to move from one level to another, and this varies depending on the type of sensitivity you want. Underwater, if you are searching above water, on the seashore, or in salty soil, and so on. Then you need to change the type or level of sensitivity. How do you change it? Look, you're gonna press and hold the F button, then you start pressing the A button. When this sound comes out, it means you've selected the first level. A second press, it beeps twice. A third press, it beeps 3 times. A fourth press, as you can hear, it's beeping. And the last press, that means you've reached the maximum sensitivity level available on the device. Of course, regarding sensitivity, you need to know something important. Level 5 isn't always the best. If you are in a quiet place and the device is stable, you can increase the sensitivity to get the best possible performance. But if you are in an area with high mineralization or the device is giving you false signals, then, my friend, you need to lower the sensitivity. I recommend you start at level 3 or 4. If the device is stable, raise it to 5. If false signals appear, go back to a lower level, and so on. Basically, the rule is that the highest stable sensitivity is the best setting. How can we change the alert method on the device? As we mentioned, when you press the F button, the device cycles through the main modes, meaning the device can be set to sound mode. When you press the F button, the device switches to sound and vibration on the handle. You will feel the vibration, or just vibration, or sound and vibration with the LED located at the top of the device. So just by pressing the F button, you can choose the mode that suits the location or the situation you want. Of course, if you've messed around with the settings too much and the device starts getting interference or loses focus, then it's very simple. All you need to do is quickly press the power button and the device will perform a quick reset, meaning it will return you to the basic or default state it was in. Now, if you want to use the Scuba Plus Dive device, you need to learn something important about it, which is the dive mode. Why? Because it's an important mode on the device. How do we activate it? Before you activate the mode, you select the sensitivity you want. You choose the search mode you want, whether it's vibration, LED, vibration and LED together, or vibration and sound, and so on. After you choose the mode you want, you flip the device over because the LED is on the other side, and you press F and A together. A long press. When a faint sound is emitted, the device has been set to dive mode, and this is how you can use it for searching underwater. Of course, how do we cancel dive mode? Just like we activated it, keep the device flipped over and press them together again, A and F together. When the sound comes out, that means you have canceled dive mode. Of course, the device has a very nice feature called Lost Alarm. If the device remains unused for 5 minutes, it'll give you an LED flash, and it will emit a simple audio tone to remind you where it's located. For example, if you lost it or left it behind, it will remind you where it is. Of course, one of the most important features of the device is the pulse induction technology that determines its sensitivity. It operates with 5 sensitivity levels. As we mentioned, the device is waterproof up to a depth of 60 meters, rated IP68. This alert we are talking about after 5 minutes if you hear it. Of course, the alert modes, as we mentioned, are sound, vibration, and sound plus vibration with LED. Its battery is a 1650 milliamp lithium battery. Its charging time is 2 hours. It is 45 centimeters long and weighs 550 grams with its search coil. As for the warranty, it is 2 years. Of course, if you want to modify the PulseDive Scuba and turn it into a pointer from the Goldot company, we can offer you an additional sensor. Of course, you can get this as an extra, meaning you can buy it separately so that you can remove this existing coil. And you will simply install it. Just be careful, there is a tab you need to align. Match the arrow with the arrow and you'll have a regular pointer. And that is how we have given you the full and comprehensive explanation of the PulseDive Scuba device. So, in a nutshell, if you are looking for a device to help you with underwater searching that is small, lightweight, and uses pulse induction technology, then this is the device for you. Of course, the device is available at Goldot Company. You can contact us to get it. As we mentioned, the device comes with a 2-year warranty. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for a new video.